Hey friends, Sarah here with Boho Stitchery. Today's Tuesday. You know what that means. Tutorial Tuesday. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sarah. So today I wanted to teach you guys a really neat stitch. I am going to teach you how to do the extra thick single crochet stitch. Now this works great for blankets, scarves, washcloths, you name it. Very, very squishy, very, very thick. So let's go ahead and grab our yarn and a crochet hook and let's get started. I'm just using a ball of scrap yarn in kind of this, I don't know, flamingo pink, salmon pink color. I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's Big Twist, but it's hard to say. I don't have the band. And then I'm just grabbed a 5mm crochet hook. And the best thing about this stitch, guys, is there is no particular multiple. You can chain 50, you can chain 10, you can chain 120, doesn't matter. Just however wide you want your project to be. I'm just going to do a little swatch here. So I will probably go ahead and just crochet, let's say 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, like I said, doesn't matter, just however wide you want it. And then I'm going to turn my chain over so I can see the back bumps here. And in the second chain from the hook, so if we turn it back, that's 1, 2, flip your chain over, you're going to find that little hump there. Pop your crochet hook under that bump and draw up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over and pull through 2. That is a single crochet, very standard, very easy beginner project. And we're going to continue to single crochet into the back bump all the way across our chain. So that's 2. And like I said, you don't even really need to count, honestly, as long as your starting chain is the width you want it. If I can get under there without my yarn splitting, that's the trick. So I'm just single crocheting all the way across here. My yarn keeps wanting to split. There we go. May have made my starting chain a little too tight. And it does help with this project, guys, if you start your first row single crocheting into these back bumps. It might take just a bit longer, but it will make the rest of the project go really smooth if you do flip your chain over and do it this way. Like I said, it just takes a smidge longer because sometimes the yarn likes to split. Okay, so we're down to our last chain. Now here is kind of where your pattern really starts to take shape. So we've chained all the way from the second chain all the way across. In this last chain, I just did 1 single crochet. I am actually going to put 2 more single crochets into the same space. So we'll have 3 total. So that was 1, 2, 3. And as you look at your work, you'll see that your chain has flipped over and you're actually looking at the bottom of your chain. And this is why it's important to do the back bumps on this project, because it gives you these nice well-defined chains to work into, because we're actually going to work kind of in a spiral. So single crochet across your row. In your last stitch you're going to do 3 single crochets. And now we're looking at the bottom of our work. We're going to skip over here to our next single crochet, or our next chain rather, and again we're going to single crochet all the way across the row, 1 in each chain space. Like I said, this makes it a lot easier to work under both of these loops. And you can single crochet your chain as you go if you want to. I didn't this particular time, but most of the time I do kind of lay that tail across my work and single crochet it in, just because saves me from having to weave it in later with a tapestry needle. So go ahead and single crochet to the end of your row. And this is a very mindless, simple project, great for beginners, great for TV watching if you like to watch movies or TV while you knit or crochet. You don't really even have to think about what you're doing because all you're doing is single crochet. Okay, so it's kind of, don't miss that last stitch. Sometimes it sort of Tries to sneak past you there. Okay, so now we're kind of back where we started again. So to continue, all you're going to do from this point on is just put 1 single crochet in every chain stitch. Let me zoom in here. So we're just going to continue putting a single crochet in every chain stitch around and around and around our work. So go ahead and do that, and I'll probably do about 4 or 5 more rounds, and then I'll come back and show you my progress. Okay guys, so I did about 2 more rounds, and as you see, if you're just single crocheting in every stitch around and around, your work will start to curl up a little bit. That's okay, you're not doing anything wrong. That's exactly what it's supposed to be doing. So let me go ahead, and sometimes once it gets to a certain point, what I like to do is sort of flip it the other way and kind of poke these corners out with my finger here. And now I will just continue around and around. So again, you don't even need a stitch marker with this. You guys are not keeping track of rows. You're not keeping track of stitches. You're just continuing on and on and on in a spiral. Like I said, it will curl up on itself. That's just sort of the nature of the beast with this project. And eventually, you guys will end up with something that looks almost like a pocket, if you will. So you'll get like this little pouch. But like I said, this is a great project for scarves, blankets, making it extra thick and squishy. I'll use this probably as one of my scarf patterns for my Scarves for the Homeless challenge I'm doing this winter. So I'll make it, you know, probably about 6 feet long, 5 feet, 6 feet long. And then once I get to the end, or however long I want it to be, then I will take and slip stitch. You'll sandwich these two together, and then you'll just do a slip stitch across the top, and it'll close it off, and you'll have a really extra thick, squishy, almost thermal-like scarf. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment down below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. You guys can also follow me on my social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all under boho_stitchery. We'll see you guys next week.